In this video, we'll talk about reversing on the curb. That's coming right up. Hey, it's Sean from Zula Driving School, and let's get right into talking about reversing on the curb. So it may be the case, perhaps for your road test or any other time, that you want to go back in a straight line while you're pulled over beside the curb. So the steps to this are, you first want to, when you pull over, you want to make sure that you're parallel with the curb. That should be your starting point. These two distances should be the same. Now, once you're there, you want to signal to the right to indicate to other drivers that I'm not actually pulling away from the curb. You put the car into reverse, you get those reverse lights coming on, and you now perform a 360 check to look around you, make sure that it's clear. Then you actually have to look around in the direction that you want to travel. So in this case, you're going back in reverse. So you would grab the steering wheel with your left hand, put your right arm behind the seat of the passenger, and look behind you like so. Now, make sure when you're moving your torso, you don't actually move the steering wheel. So if you grab it, we want to grab the steering wheel. This is the steering wheel here. If you place your hand here, and this is a 12 o'clock position, then anytime you're looking behind you, you can always know where your center position is. So as you're going back in reverse, you're looking this way, but every so often you're going to glance over at this mirror as well. And this mirror is going to tell you, is the back of the car getting close to the curb or is it going away from the curb? And depending on what it's doing, you can adjust the steering wheel with your hand without having to look at your left hand to see where it is. Because you know always, if you bring it back to the top, that's your center position. Now in theory, if you did a good job initially when you pulled over with being parallel, then in theory you shouldn't have to touch the steering wheel all too much to go back in a straight line. Now if you see a car approaching, then you might want to stop and let them pass and then resume your maneuver. So the steps once again are signal, gear, put your hand on the steering wheel, and make sure it's clear. So I hope this video has been useful to you. If you liked it, feel free to comment, like, or subscribe to our channel on YouTube.